Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patience is nothing. In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I am Alexisthenp, where we discuss all things career, beauty, lifestyle, as well as fashion. So if you are interested in those things, please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe, okay? Join the family. All right, so I am doing a day in the life of a family nurse practitioner. So you all are gonna come along with me for a shift at the office today. I have went ahead, brushed my teeth, got my face all together, packed up my lunch, made my matcha, and we are about to get on this road. But before I go, I want to put y'all on to a new product that I've been trying for the past week. So this is a green matcha latte that I just made using Magic Mind's green matcha shot, which I call my little productivity shot, okay? Because when I tell you, baby, for the past week, the energy that thing has been giving me throughout the day, chef's kiss, okay? 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. So y'all heard me say before, I'm not a huge fan of coffee just because of the palpitations that it can cause, as well as that midday caffeine crash. Not a fan of that at all. So I definitely prefer teas over coffee. So I was very happy that Magic Mind reached out to me and provided me with a green matcha shot. So in the matcha, it does contain a nootropic by the name of L-theanine, which is great for helping you be more productive throughout the day, and you should be able to remain focused with getting tasks completed. Also contains supplementation of ashwagandha, which will help you remain stress-free throughout the day. I love the supplement ashwagandha. So overall, you're getting more focused, more creative, more productive, and you get to remain stress-free. Why would you not want to have that throughout your day? Coffee is only gonna give you a boost. Tea is where it's at, I'm telling you. Now, if you are a person who drinks things straight, no chaser, baby, you can do the shot by itself. The taste is not bad by itself. I will say it is earthy in a sense. You are gonna taste that supplementation there, but it's not bad. If you had green tea shots before or green juice shots before, you will be fine. But if you prefer to dress it up, make it more aesthetic, you can mix it with your favorite oat milk, and now you got a green matcha latte, girl. So either or, you choose the preference. Also, Magic Mind gives some of their proceeds over to the Amazon rainforest to help reforest that area. So I love the overall product in general. It's great for the environment. It's a more natural time-release caffeine. It gives you calmness, it helps you remain focused, and it keeps you stress-free. So if you are interested in this product, please click the link in my description. You can also get 20% off your first order by entering in the discount code Drayton14. So make sure to enter that in, get your percentage off, girl, get started. That being said, Magic Mind is doing a 14-day challenge. So I am on day 7 right now. I have 7 more days to go. And basically the challenge is trying to see how much more productive can we be with the shot? How much more can you get done? Do you see where overall it's giving you a boost and you're not crashing midday? So join me on the challenge by clicking the link in the bio. Again, use my discount code, get your percentage off, and y'all check back in with me. Let me know what your feedback is of the product. Do you like it? What has it done for you? What have you been able to accomplish on it? So check it out and let me know how it goes. As I'm making my way into work, I'm usually either listening to music or podcasts. The Read is one of my faves with Crystal and Kid Theory. As I'm combating traffic in the morning, it gets my spirits going, puts me in a great mood to see my patients, okay? I hate getting to work and I already frazzled from traffic. So this really does settle my spirit in the morning, makes me laugh a little bit. So love listening to them. Check their podcast out if you have a chance. So we've made it into the office. First things first, let's get this bag unpacked. So of course, I'm taking out my supplies that I will need for the day. So my stethoscope will be included, taking out some pens to write with, of course. And then I also remove my toiletry bag, which does have my chapstick in there, just because talking all day as a healthcare provider, your lips will get dry and chapped. And my patient's not about to catch me slipping, okay? So I like to keep my lips nice and moisturized. And then I'll start cleansing down the room. Now, this facility here, they keep their area and environment very, very clean, but I do my own cleaning as well. And so I'll clean off the ophthalmoscope, wipe down the beds, wipe down the chairs, the keyboards, and really just setting the tone for the day. Following that, I like to sit down, take a look at all the patients on the schedule for today. This is the time that I will take to see if there is anything that I could be doing to prep their charts prior to them entering into the office, so that way their time in the office moves a lot more efficiently. Now, you all will not be able to see much patient interaction because HIPAA, y'all, okay? HIPAA. Your girl cannot lose a job. The bills still have to be paid at the end of the day, period, okay? So you won't be able to see much patient interaction. I will show you all a few different case scenarios and talk you through them as I'm doing different things for the day, but that's pretty much it. That's how this video is going to move, so stay tuned. If you want more content in regards to different disease processes, because we are coming into cold and flu season, so if you all want things on cold and flu, sinus infections, COVID, and how to treat those, drop that down in the comments and I can definitely prepare more videos like that for you all. So first case, we have a 42-year-old female presents via telemed with complaints of a productive cough with yellow sputum, a sore throat, a stuffy nose, headaches, pain over her cheeks, and chest pressure for the past 3 days. She has tried over-the-counter Robitussin with minimal relief of her signs or symptoms, denies fevers, chills, body aches, shortness of breath, wheezing, altered mental status, nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea. So since the patient is being seen via telemed, you really have to be sharp on your clinical judgment skills here. And so since the patient is complaining of that productive cough, pain and pressure over the cheeks, pressure in the chest, it cues me to think of two different things. It could either be acute bronchitis, which will happen from time to time during cold and flu season, as well as maxillary sinusitis. So basically, you review drug allergies with the patient to be sure that she doesn't have any, and also try to explain to patients that a lot of these symptoms can be treated symptomatically, right? So if we're having a productive cough, in order to prevent any pneumonias from building, you may recommend Mucinex over the counter as an expectorant for her to be able to bring up that sputum. You can use Flonase nasal spray over the counter to help with a stuffy nose. Tylenol can really aid in pain relief as needed, and pushing plenty of fluids in these patients will also help as well. So try to get patients to understand a lot of times their symptoms may be viral in nature and you can really treat it symptomatically. However, things do turn bacterial and you want to err on the side of precaution in patients that you physically cannot assess. It would have been great to hear her lung sounds and to make sure there weren't any crackles or wheezes in the base of her lungs. So since she wasn't able to come into the office, I did err on the side of precaution, and she was prescribed a Z-Pack as well as with symptomatic treatment. Now that visit is over, it is time for me to prepare the patient's medications. So I'm taking off of my medical hat and putting on a pharmacy hat. This location actually has a pharmacy with prescriptions on grounds. So I had to obtain a dispensary license, attach that to my MP license, and now I can actually prescribe medications to patients and deliver them to the patients in the same day at that same visit. So I love that this is an option for them. It makes it for much more ease of accessibility, so that way they can receive their medications, get started on treatment, and their treatment plan is not delayed based off of a commercial pharmacy's wait time, So I love that this is an option for them. Moving along to case number 2, this is a 34-year-old female who presents in office with a human bite injury that has caused a break in the skin. She reports tenderness with some bloody discharge at the site. The site was cleansed with soap and water, and A&D ointment was applied immediately following the injury. Her last Tdap booster was 10 years ago, and she has no known drug allergies. Biggest things following any type of human bite injury would be screening for HIV, hepatitis B, as well as hepatitis C. So post-exposure testing will definitely be needed, as well as prophylactic antibiotic treatment, something like amoxicillin or Augmentin, just to prevent the patient from catching an infection from the bite. And then, of course, the wound needs to be cleansed twice a day, usually with warm water and soap, and then patting dry with a nice and clean gauze. This patient was actually prescribed Mupricin 2% ointment and instructed to apply it twice a day after cleaning it. And they may wear a Band-Aid throughout the day, but it is definitely recommended for them to leave it open to air at the nighttime just to promote a little bit more healing. It is now a little later in the shift and time for lunch, so I use this time for me personally. I eat, scroll on my phone, check emails, any tasks personally that I need to handle for myself, I'll complete at this time. I do not believe charting at this time. I believe you work when it's time to work, and when it's time to have a break, you take your breaks, okay? I think that's one of the ways that you can really avoid mental and physical burnout in the nursing field. So I really do use this time for me and to catch up on things personally that I like to do. It is now time to get back to the grind, back to work. So in the afternoons, I have a little bit more of telephonic visits. So for one patient, these are not their labs, but I use this as a source for guidance for you all. So we reviewed a lipid panel in which it includes total cholesterol, LDL, HDL, triglycerides, as well as a ratio. So with the patient in particular that I'm discussing results with, their triglycerides were a little bit elevated, as well as the LDL, which is our bad cholesterol. So we use these moments for education. So I educate the patient to increase healthier fats, such as salmon, avocados, nuts, beans, tons of vegetables, tons of water, less of any greasy foods, fast foods, white breads, pastas, red beets, dairy products. You want to consume less of those, increase the good fats, exercise as much as possible, and we can recheck it in another 4 to 6 months just to see if they have made some improvements. And just like that, we are done for the day, so not too bad. I'm finished at 4, came in at 7, gonna go home, relax, and get ready for tomorrow.